Hello. I wanted to share something I discovered about myself with you as an encouragement so you too can spend some time with yourself to discover these hidden secrets that you too have. Mother Nature. What a naughty minx. I just love Mother Nature because she's spectacular. Lately, through my meditations, I've been practicing balancing my chakras. And the heart chakra, as we know, is the green color. And so every time I would go outside, I'd be fascinated to see how much green there was. And something said, just spend some time watching it. Watch that green. Look at that green. And I was like, yeah, that's nice. And then driving to work in the wee hours of the morning, I'm looking up because the sun is coming up and the colors, a blend of pink, orange, and red together. It is such a beautiful blend, that mix. But then I saw indigo, blue with purple. And let me tell you, it is incredible when you find how to balance your chakras. The color that you need at that time shows up around you. We've got purple pansies in the garden. And sometimes I just sit there and look at them. And you see the thing that is so amazing. Color has a frequency. You may not hear it, but by you engaging in watching it, watching that color, you automatically will trigger that chakra and clean it up. And you notice it's something you do every day. And that's why the seasons are there, And there's a reason I think you see a lot of green in the summer. You get a summer love, right? Love. But that's another day. Now I was drawn to, I don't know how to say that species of mango, Atafulo. I don't know. But it's yellow, a vibrant, just a rich yellow. And I've been drawn to eating those. And sure enough, my weak spot, when you know how you cross your arms if you feel threatened by someone you're in communication with, you're covering your solar plexus to protect it. That's been a weak spot for me for a very long time. My personal power, my personal will, And for me, the yellow of that mango, I will eat 1 or 2 of them a day. They're so good. So not only am I looking at the color yellow, I'm engaging with the frequency of that color yellow that matches my solar plexus, right? And then the taste. So Mother Nature has a way of keeping us always balanced if you're paying attention. And the reason I say if you're paying attention is because sometimes, more often than not, we get stuck in that red chakra of survival, not even thriving. Thriving is not in the red at all. Thriving is more purple and indigo. But we're in that red, survive, fear, that's where we are. And in that space, if you could remember to look around you and notice what Mother Nature does. For instance, I was watching this documentary and they were talking about trees. There's certain frequencies that can't get through trees. Trees are these masters at transmutation. Well, if you want to get technical, but let's do it in layman's terms. We need oxygen. Trees create oxygen from our poison, carbon dioxide. Can't have carbon dioxide to breathe, can we? But no, trees transmute carbon dioxide into oxygen. So if they can do that, and that's just in the air you can't see, if you were having a bad day, this is why they always tell you go out to Mother Nature if you're having a bad day, but to understand what it's physically doing to your body. Then you go out there among the trees. As soon as the trees sense your energy that needs to be transmuted, it transmutes it just by you being there. But imagine now if you engage that tree. Oh yes. Hug a tree, will ya? Put your back next to it. Hold it. Lean on it. Interact with it. Touch the leaves. The minute you interact with that tree, because the tree is connected to the rest of the trees around it, it's like they suck out the negative and transmute it. They change it because the energy can't be destroyed, but it can be changed from one form to another. Mother Nature was designed to always keep the inhabitants balanced, because if the inhabitants are balanced, Mother Nature also maintains her balance. Even though right now, if you want to look out into the world, which I really don't recommend, if you want to look out into the world, yeah, we are at a grave imbalance at this moment. The polarity is way like on the negative side. But how to tip the scales of that polarity? You always make sure that you are on the positive polarity. Because when one person has a positive polarity, it has the ability to influence one other person, two other people. You see? Because we're all parts of the same whole. We influence each other. So take a clue from Mother Nature. And how do you know? Because as I mentioned before, sometimes we're so stuck in that survive red. We're so stuck in that red that we don't pay attention to the subtle signs. And they're not even really subtle. Like right now, I'm really attracted to the yellow, the indigo, and the purple. I discovered the mangosteen. The mangosteen has a hard purple exterior. And as I was walking by, they were right next to the vibrant yellow mango, and something caught my eye. And I was like, oh, this is lovely. Mangosteen. And I asked the lady, I said, well, how do you eat these? She says, just crack it open, and it has a soft flesh on the inside. White flesh on the inside. Let me tell you something. I brought that mangosteen home. I only bought 2 because I'd never had it before, and I thought, I don't know. But the purple drew me in. I think that was the day I bit into that mangosteen, the flesh on the inside, and I closed my eyes and I said, Mother Nature, you bad, bad girl. Because it was so sweet. And not only was it sweet, but the flesh was white. As in white light. So you have this purple infused with white light. That's how I interpreted it. And then I eat something else, a fruit called a sugar apple. I think the name says it all. It's green on the outside, the color of the heart chakra, but the flesh again on the inside is white, white light. You see how Mother Nature does that? So if you go outside in the sunlight, see that white light that surrounds you, that's beaten down, and we're all trying to tan under it. White light has a certain frequency. And just as long as you engage, it has a very cleansing frequency. How do I know? Well, I had cloth diapers for many years raising my son. And I didn't have to use bleach. What did I do? I washed the white inserts and hung them up on the line. And what did the sun do? Cleansed it from every stain. And that's physical that my eyes could see. So this message today may have made no sense to you, but let me put it in this way. Even though you may be sad or worried or in that red chakra and fearful. It is okay. But don't stay there. And how do you get out of that? Look around you at Mother Nature, not other people, but Mother Nature, because she's always balanced. So you get out into nature and interact with the trees, the plants. The minute you bend down to smell a purple flower, a purple pansy, smell the tulips, smell the roses, you've just done something to your body that lifts your mood and makes you feel good. You touch the tree, you lean on it, you touch its leaves. You watch the bird as it flies overhead. The minute you engage your senses with Mother Nature, she transmutes your negativity into positivity. If you doubt me, that's all right. It's okay to doubt me. You don't have to believe what I tell you. But what I would like to invoke inside of you is a curiosity that you get out. And if you live in a place that doesn't have trees, buy a plant. Buy a spider plant. Don't let the name fool you. It has long green fronds and it helps with oxygen and cleaning the air. And it grows. Or get an African violet. It is purple in color with beautiful soft green leaves. There is always a way of infusing and engaging ourselves with Mother Nature so that we remain balanced. I trust that made some sense to you today. I trust it did. Get out in nature because she will heal you. That's what she's there for. She's there to create balance. So feel free to email me or sign up for the class. I'll put the links and everything in the information. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, I have many more topics, just refining them a little, I tend to be verbose. As you know from this recording, I do tend to go on, but I trust that I made some modicum of sense. I just want to share that with you. Much love.